Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Inspired Life Podcast, where I think now all I seem to do is drive around and talk randomly. Um, I ended the last episode about you can only serve one master. Every time I do one of these, I feel like I go through a little series of tests. Um, it's been more difficult to actually try to do this. I want to entertain people at the same time, try to help and try to leave a legacy for those around me. Um, because I definitely can battle with my own identity, and sometimes that master that I'm serving might just be myself, or I'm not thinking about others. So in this episode, I kind of want to dive into singular focus. Um, like setting a goal, like where they do the long term, short term goals. So having singular focus can be very difficult if you're like trying to lose, like if your goal may be to lose a certain amount of weight. I don't want to pick any certain number in particular, but say somebody wants to lose weight, their goal is to lose weight, and that might be the only thing they focus on, which could lead to doing things that they might work in the short term, but not the long term. So they might like starve themselves or, not eat what they should and everything. And then they lose the nutrition that they're supposed to have. So you might lose that certain amount of weight, but then you're going to end up getting that back plus some in most cases. I've always battled with weight, so I definitely understand how this works. I've done it many a times. So, it's good to have singular focus, but you gotta like have an adventure too. It's gotta be, it's kind of cliche, but it's about the journey, not the destination. So, like, trying to make that goal is a great idea. Where singular focus comes in is where you attack something that might be beneficial, not just to your goal, but maybe even surpassing the mark. So, for instance, like losing weight, like even just taking 10,000 steps a day and starting there. So, what you do is you put singular focus into those 10,000 steps. Don't change anything about what you're doing. You just focus on the 10,000 steps from now. And then you can build off of that, whether it be jogging or lifting a certain amount of weight and increasing the weight. So, you have to set the mini goals, and that's where singular focus comes in. Um, it's simple, but not easy. So, like for me, for instance, I'm always trying to be like the best version of myself or to be better the next day. Like more of a I want it now format. And that's kind of what's like been happening to me lately. So like it's been harder to do this, and I'm realizing it's because of the way that I'm applying focus to this. I don't want to be too tough on myself. I want to do the best I can. And when I do put something out there, I want it to be meaningful. So, um, I'm going to be human, and I'm going to, instead of bringing my goal to having this thing do really well, it's now just putting something out there that is going to be just another little piece or like a layer of an onion, because this is going to help me understand myself better too. I just understand that this world's very difficult. We have a tendency to, I have a tendency maybe like a little isolate. And I'm good with that because I've been through so many things in life that I'm learning to love myself through that process. That's taken a long time, and for a lot of us, that's not what we do. We need each other's like energy, spirit to like uplift each other. Just like when I can be in I can get really frustrated and react in a way I shouldn't react at work, and it affects like the people around me. So like I try to make a conscious effort to first not behave that way, and second, if I do, to do what I can to just let it go a little bit, which is another process, probably another episode that I could talk about, letting it go. But I just know what works for me is sometimes I have like the bigger picture, taking a piece of that picture and just focusing on that. Um, it's what definitely works for me. Uh, I feel like I'm a late starter, um, but I also believe that I've done very well of catching up with how the world works and what I believe could be the best thing it, for all of us if we all talked about what inspires us to be who we are. Even if it's not, it's okay to be not okay, kind of thing. You got to be able to talk about that too. I know maybe putting it in a video isn't maybe always the greatest idea, but it's worth a shot because people care, and there's more people like you out there. There's more people like me out there, and the more we share, uh, the more we care. Now it's just I think we're a little lost and we're a little divided right now, and it'd be really nice if we can just find that common ground. I thank everyone who's ever listened to the podcast because it's definitely not professional. Doing the best I can with what I got, and it's not even about the podcast. Like I said, I want people to know that there's hope and not to give up on any of this. Things have to get worse before they get better. I want to just give my feedback on what makes me me and what I do. And I probably haven't even touched the surface because I'm still trying to get used to even being recorded. Eventually, I will be able to hopefully help someone out there. And that's what really matters. And secondly, I really want my daughters to be able to always keep their chin up and be proud with the man that their father is, and that what we go through does not define us. It is what we choose to do with our story that makes the difference. And what helps me is singular focus. So I hope all of you have a very, very blessed Christmas. I don't know if I'll be able to do any of this before Christmas. Holidays are tough for me, so maybe there might be a Christmas show. I don't know. But I care about every single each and one of you. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. If anybody is listening that celebrates Hanukkah, I'm all about all of you because we're all human, and that's what makes us great. We used to be savages. We can make such a beautiful world because we only get one shot at this. So make life an adventure. Live it the way you want. Don't hurt nobody in the process, and inspire one another to be the best version of themselves. I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching. Please share if you'd like to. Hit the thumbs up. Subscribe. Whatever you can do to spread the news so people can even make fun of me. I'm actually pretty funny. Once I learn to tell jokes, I might have it might go a different direction, but it's still always going to be about inspiring myself and every single one of you to be the best person that you can possibly be. Let's heal together. Have a good one, guys. Bye.